This is a Success Journey media presentation. Welcome to the Power Channel. All rights reserved.
It's about building your portfolio. All the portfolio is just a system of different things that make up one whole. That's it. You're into investing, you have a system of different products, that make up your entire system. That's your portfolio, okay? Same thing with business, right? You get into multiple businesses. You own 2, 3, 4 businesses. That's your business portfolio. That's your system, okay? And that's what we're talking about. Building a portfolio. You having a more advanced formula, if you don't have one already, and building a portfolio that you can use, okay, to advance you to the next level, all right? Because make no mistake about it, we're always talking about going up, going higher in our career lives, with our goals, in our plans, right? In our projected outcome that we want to attain and achieve, all right? And building your portfolio. Companies are what make up your portfolio, and your portfolio is what makes you successful, all right? Examples of diversification and portfolio building is when we look at people like Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway, okay? Warren Buffett and his company owns over 50 different businesses, maybe more than that, but over 50 for sure, different businesses. Take a note, take a lesson from the people who are the most successful at this, okay? Take a note from them, all right? You got Warren Buffett, his company is well known, very, very well respected in professional circles around the world. The epitome of entrepreneurship, all right? Him and Charlie Munger, his partner, business partner. They've done some really fantastic things with their company. It's taken them literally almost the entire time of their lives. Still though, they did it, they achieved. So Warren Buffett's portfolio, as far as his company, they have over 50 different businesses, right? That's their portfolio, okay? Walmart and Walgreens, they own multiple businesses and brands, all right? Shaquille O'Neal, Big Shaq, he owns over 100 Five Guys restaurants, okay? Just to start with. And he's partnered with over 50 businesses and brands, right? Over 50 businesses, different businesses and brands he's partnered with. Despite all of the stuff that he just owns outright by himself, car washes, all kinds of stuff, jewelry, all kinds of walking. I was in a mall a couple weeks ago, and I saw Shaq, big picture of Shaq, and jewelry. He has his own jewelry brand. I was like, wow, Shaq, yeah, Shaq serious. I'm giving you guys these examples to show you portfolio building and what a portfolio does for you in your professional career. See, again, it's about, your formula. See, Shaq, that's his formula. Warren Buffett, what we talked about, that's his formula. Walmart, Walgreens, they own all kinds of companies. Sam's Club, you name it, all kinds of stuff, right? Mainstays, everything. That's their formula. Famous hip hop artist, Rick Ross, he owns all kind of restaurants and wing stops and Checkers rallies and the Bel Air, wine and spirits, and branding, ownership, diversification, okay? Portfolio. Are you one of those people who just, you have a job and that's it? That's it. You got a job. That's not enough. And I bet you're struggling, aren't you? Matter of fact, I know you're struggling. I know you are. One job isn't enough. Okay? These days, having one business isn't enough, right? We have to learn how to multiply ourselves. We have to learn how to multiply our efforts. We have to learn how to expand, how to expand ourselves, how to get out there, right? So, and that's why I'm talking to you about building a portfolio. What else, can you add to your professional pedigree? What else can you add to your skill set? Okay. What else can you add to your plans for your career and for the future? Have you thought about this seriously? Right? So that's very, very important. Okay. Amazon owns over 40 subsidiaries. All right. And they help, Amazon helps millions of entrepreneurs build and operate their businesses through their services. Like I just said, like I just mentioned with the publishing, okay, and the KDP, right? That's on Amazon. You can publish yourself and literally, order your own books, low cost, and resell them and make a fortune, literally. So we have these different options out here in the world for us to take advantage of, okay? And the thing about it is, if we don't make a move, we end up joining what I call the numbers club. We end up joining the numbers club. What's the numbers club? All of the statistics, all of the people who make up the statistics. That's the numbers club. If you don't get serious, if you don't get focused, if you don't get active, that's what happens. You join the numbers club, right? The number of people who are poor, the number of people who live paycheck to paycheck, the number of people who are experiencing all kinds of socioeconomic, adversity and disenfranchisement. The number of people who commit suicide, the number of people, who experience food insecurity. I mean, the numbers club. That's why, I bring this to you to help you to understand that we have to become very, very serious and very, very focused on moving ourselves forward actively, okay? And getting out of that, that thing where you just, you're complacent. There's this complacency, right, out there where, everyone kind of just settles themselves in, it's like, like the old term couch potato, you get real comfortable and you just sit back. You just kind of sit back on the couch with your remote control and you're just comfortable in your little pajamas or your socks or whatever on your pillow and your cover and your blanket, and you're all tucked in, snuggled, and it's just warm and comfortable and mwah. So if you are one of those and that's your style and that's what you resigned yourself to, give it about a decade, 2 at best. Give it 10 to 20 years. And let's see where that complacency, let's see where it gets you. You know what you're gonna become? You're gonna become a senior citizen who's broke and who's struggling and who's in trouble. That's what's gonna happen if you're not careful. I just wanted to bring you guys some examples, of diversification, and we touched on that, the same topic in the previous video, but I wanted to get a little more detail for you guys and kind of get more into it because there's a lot of people out there who want to get into business, who want to become entrepreneurs, and they don't understand, they don't know what to do, right? So that's why, I bring my content, out there to the world, to help those people. Remember, you're building your portfolio. What else do you have under your umbrella? right? You just have one thing under your umbrella. You just have one job, one business, a whole umbrella, and it's just one. You just have one thing. It doesn't cut it. It's not sufficient enough, and you have to do better than that. Yeah, I said it. You have to do better than that. It's not good enough, and you're not gonna make it. You're gonna struggle. Yes, you're gonna have hardship. You're gonna be poor, and it's gonna last for a very long time. It's not gonna go away. You have to change it. You have to change it. So you have to get real. You have to get serious. So think about it. What's your formula? And if you don't have one, make one. I just, want to keep you guys posted. I'm still, as you can see, I'm still down here working, right? 5-day work week, South Beach. And I'm getting to it. So, hey, I'll see you guys soon.